Now, your WZDX Pinpoint Weather with Chief Meteorologist Jordan Dressman.
It's officially June across North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee, a month that is typically characterized by a warming trend. Our average high temperature today is 86 degrees. By the end of the month, it'll be 90. Our average low temperature goes from 64 to 70. If you don't like the fact that it's going to get hotter this month, then I have something else for you to look forward to. Our sunset will also be after 8 o'clock. By the end of the month, sunset will be at 8:03 p.m. The first day of summer is also this month. To be very exact, summer officially starts at 10:33 p.m. on June 20th. That is just 19 days away. Today is also, of course, the official start of the Atlantic hurricane season. The average number of named storms is 14. This year, the forecast is 13 to 20. 6 to 10 of those would become hurricanes, and then 3 to 5 of those would become major hurricanes. A major hurricane is one that is at least a Category 3. We have already seen one named storm so far this season. We have gotten Anna out of the way. Anna developed a couple of weeks ago, hung out in the Atlantic Ocean, had no effect on any sort of landmass. Yes, before you send me texts and Facebook messages, Elsa is also on the list this year. I don't write the list of names, and even if I did, I've also never seen Frozen. Pinpoint Viper looking nice and quiet this evening, trying to pick up on a couple of light showers that are beginning to move into northwest Alabama. I have a difficult time believing any of that activity is actually hitting the ground, but there are other opportunities for scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast, thanks to our current weather pattern and future weather pattern. By the time we get to Wednesday morning, we'll be talking about an area of low pressure, warm front extending out to the north of that. We're on the backside of that warm front, winds out of the south, bringing in a fair amount of moisture. We've also got a decent forcing mechanism in the form of a cold front. That cold front is going to draw closer to the Tennessee Valley, increasing our opportunities for scattered showers across North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee. Scattered showers, maybe even a couple of rumbles of thunder at the lunch hour on Wednesday. This is going to continue through the duration of Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening. We're getting to that point in the year where I can tell you it's going to rain, but I can't tell you exactly where it is going to rain. But it is going to rain somewhere tomorrow. So if you don't get any rain over your house, that doesn't mean I got the forecast wrong. It just means it probably rained somewhere else. We do dry out a little bit through Thursday morning, but other opportunities for some scattered showers and thunderstorms move back into the Tennessee Valley by the time we get to Thursday afternoon, and that chance is going to stick with us through Thursday evening. Wednesday and Thursday do look like they are going to bring about our best opportunities for rain. That chance does drop off just a little bit through Friday and Saturday, goes back up through Monday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of next week. Here's what I've got for you tonight. I've got a low right around 66 degrees. Temperatures climbing into the upper 70s. Tomorrow I've only got a high right around 78. 81 on Thursday, 83 degrees on Friday. That's all I've got for you this evening. Here's a look at what's coming up in sports.